got this cool infinity looking thing that you can't really see it. And the nonsense that we were dealing with. This is the first boot up, by the way.
It's the first boot up.
Which we had to use a 32 gigabyte flash drive to update the BIOS to work with the 7800 X3D. Because it did that when the board was made, the chip didn't exist. So this is normal boot up nonsense when the first time you post. So
All right, go.
all right, for our upgrade for my wife's computer, we are going to be reusing the Corsair CX650M power supply. It's only about a year old, so it's probably still very good, got a lot of life to it. We're going to be using the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. We are going to be using a Radeon RX 6750 XT, a B650 Plus Wi-Fi board. This is going to be the second time I've built with this board now. This is a new board, but this is the second time. Very reliable, amazing. For CPU cooling, we're going to be using our Peerless Assassin White RGB, the black one. I've already used this one. Again, with this combination of build, these three together, amazing. We're going to be using Predator DDR5 RAM, 32 gigabytes altogether, a 4 terabyte M.2, and all of my wife's previous games and saves are on this Barracuda. So we're going to put Windows on the 4 terabyte and keep all of her games on this one because this one's fairly new as well. And we're going to be reusing a fan because the computer that we're going to be using, while it's very nice and new, and it has all the 3.0 slots and stuff that we want, it only has fans on the top and on the back. So we're not sure if that's going to be enough ventilation with all of this. So we're going to be adding or reusing one from the other one. We're going to give it a little cleaning too. I never remember to pull this properly before I do it. You know that? Well, that's part of the actual computer. I didn't need to pull that. I didn't need to pull this either. Didn't need to pull any of that. Oopsie doopsies. Well, why you do it? Because I'm selfless. There we go, power supply. That's one of my favorite power supplies, by the way, because it's modular. And it has the full, this thing. So I don't have to do it. So we need to take that guy out. Oh no. Stop recording. This board is, I think it's a micro or a macro or something. Macro is large. There's mini and micro, you're right. So I need, there it is. I need to get this guy out safely. Okay. There's his screw.
Taking out that SSD.
Yeah, this is the good one. This is the good one. I'm just gonna pop him in there. I don't think we need anything else. I might want to keep this fan just to give her more ventilation in her new build. You know what? We are gonna do that. You want a non-RGB fan, Allie? You don't mind, right?
No, I don't know. RGB.
We're stripping this of all of its goods.
Lighted thing.
I know where we can put it. We can put it on the front because there's that weird light that you were like, ew.
By the way, you have my 6-inch chainsaw here somewhere?
Yes, it's in a blue box right over here.
I had used a machete today.
How was it, sharp?
Yeah, I got the job done.
That's good.
I marked it
Perfect.
with the machete
So we'll
for
just
the-
clean this and reuse it.
the long guy cut it back, but he didn't cut it well. Basically mark it.
This we don't need to take. I want to know what this RAM is. What kind of RAM was it?
You're not recording right now, right?
Yeah.
we are.
Does it matter that we're talking?
Does it matter?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're doing the D build.
The D build. Little did they know, no one cares about taking apart old, crappy computers. This computer was running, to be fair, was running,
Really fast.
Thank you very much.
it was running fast, but that was only because I abused it and overclocked everything.
And it's not sufficient for what we want to do in a couple of months.
Well, yeah, it plays Borderlands 3 on a
Will not
4K
play-
TV.
But it
at-
will not play Borderlands 4.
It does play Borderlands 4, or Borderlands 3 on 4K TV at 1080p at 60 frames.
Mm-hmm.
So that is surprising enough. We do need to make sure we're taking this guy out because this is still good. I love this board, this graphics card. Oh god, I'm getting it out. If I remember,
Remember
I
you had to do it at a
squeezed
weird
it in.
angle,
Yeah. Look at that.
The only thing worth
Oh, this
money.
is a Vega card? Yo, they don't exist anymore. I think they don't exist. That's so cool. I totally forgot I bought this. Love it. The piece of history. Goes straight to the garbage can.
No, you can keep it on the shelf with it.
So this is a really nasty case. What I'm thinking is, take the board out, and
You just use it for a backup.
oh look, almost forgot this guy. Oh wait a second, is there another one? Yeah, there's another one right here. That would have really sucked.
They have like 3
Oh,
bananas
I'll say the
down
line
the-
actually. Do you want me
this
to?
very long
Go.
table.
Oh, so
Maybe
one of the
12
reasons
seaters
why
or
my
something
wife
like that.
absolutely fell in love with
And I
this
think
is
they had
because
to-
it has a
it's
shadowing
couple
effect.
parts.
You can
They
see
had
it
a
on the
fold-up
box
table set
of
up
the
next to that,
RGB,
too.
and it looks like it's going into the actual computer.
One of the hotels
And
we rented out.
It's nice and white.
There were like all the aunts and uncles that
Yeah,
had
look
time
at
to
that.
show
That
up
is so
did.
cool.
I think
Let's get this
I
guy
think
out.
And his family was also in town.
Oh,
And
okay.
everybody was playing Banana
Here, do you want to help?
Tom and I were
Yeah, we're gonna get this out real quick. You need to pull it up,
So the
go.
other day, I was at
Alright.
a restaurant taking care of a
We're not gonna pull
an
this
older woman,
cloth off yet.
and
But
an even
let's
older woman.
do a little tap for me.
They didn't speak a lot
Alright.
of English, and the even older woman said that I was very patient.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Let's put this down here safe.
That's
The
what we're
old
trying to do.
computer. Okay.
Hold on. Go.
All right. No. And all right. So HD audio.
Being like a little kid at the table.
Got it. USB. So okay, that's for these USB guys up here. And this goes straight onto the board.
Yeah.
This goes, so this powers this right here. This is going to go into one of the SATA cable slots for power. SATA, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And this looks like it is a fan controller. So that's probably for the fans up top. What's this one? VDG. Maybe that's for, oh, that's the fan, I guess. No, this one's the fan. All right.
There are multiple fans.
Maybe. I think this is RGB as well, though. This guy. But there should be instructions in the box somewhere. Let's get the power supply in first. Does it have screws?
kind of tight anyway.
How cool is that? No power supply screws.
One finger.
They never give me power supply screws in these things.
One and two.
Let me see.
So to make it, hot. I didn't want
No.
full glove on.
Something?
Yeah.
Over here?
Go.
Are you showing me?
All right.
What are you doing?
So this is going to be for the power supply for our graphics card.
No.
Because
I'm
it's a little
showing
bit of a
you what I
beefy
thought
boy,
was
so it needs a little bit more power.
Well, our hands
Cut.
are prehensile.
No.
All
Go.
right. There we
I was
go.
looking to train there
So our power supply is going to be right here.
Right, prehensile.
And luckily we found
In
some
fact,
screws.
you don't have hands. These are
Where's my screwdriver? There it is.
versatile, more-
This is going to be crazy, but I bought this
Dude, no, I saw a TikTok of
not at lttstore.com. It only cost me $1 for this
gamer
screwdriver.
dads and looking after their
Let's see if this is actually going to fit in this guy, though.
2-year-old children.
Hey, do me a little favor.
One
Never
of
mind,
them
there we go.
was holding
Hey,
his
look at that.
baby with a
Perfect.
bottle in his hand and using his big toes to smash the A button and move the joystick on his controller.
Stop recording. Okay. Here we are. Doesn't do the ratcheting, but you don't need it to. There we go. Now that the power supply's in, I like to get the board in next. Oh, it's sturdy.
Yeah, it's in there.
Right here.
Here, go.
Oh,
Backward is
So-
CQ, right?
Go.
Yes. Okay.
recording. All right, so we have to add these little pegs. Here, watch out. Let me actually get in here really quick. I want to make sure I'm getting them in there right without damaging it. You're gonna have to not record this part.
We recorded you doing one of them, right?
Not really. Where's the flashlight?
There you go.
Hold on. Let me get this light in a good spot.
So what are you doing?
It's wrong.
Should I undo it?
Yeah, kinda. I need to make sure. What a nightmare. All right. I really need the light to be like right there. And this thing needs to go in straight. There we go, that's straight. Okay. Yeah, he looks fine.
One more?
Yep, just one more. Here, let's switch sides. Here we go. Let me get them in nice and straight. This is useless for the video.
Yeah, but still, I'll end up using it for B.
There we go. Get it on there completely, almost. Pins tight. Good, good. So
Go.
this is the 650 plus Wi-Fi. Okay. Gently line him up. I do really like how they well, look at this, wires are in the way down here. This is not going to work. There we go. I pushed them out of the way. We're good. So that's going to be like really embedded in there. I'm going to pull it back out. Go ahead and pull this now. Okay. And make sure the wires are good. Yep. All right, here we go. Now, get lowered in safely. Just baby it in. right. And we should be on our marks. Let me get a light real quick so I can see. Yep, we're lined up. Oh, perfect. We're perfect. Okay.
So what did you just do? You lined it up with the screws, right?
Yes, there
Cool.
there are holes for all of our screws to line up. And we are going to go ahead and start getting this guy fastened down, starting right here. Oh. Hold on. We don't want to tighten everything down yet, because we want to make sure everything lines up. There we go. Gotta go in there nice and gentle-like. I am a little worried. Gosh. A little worried about getting that plug in right there because of this fan. But we should be able to get it no problem. You know, maybe we should do... You know what? I don't ever do that. I'm probably not going to do that. He is being a little bit of a pain, though. That could be because we're shifted a little bit. You can always fast forward through this, you know?
Yeah.
That way. Oh, nope, we got it good. All right. Now, right under this M.2 is in the middle. I like going around the board to secure. Ooh, look at him, he's all magnetic. All right. Remember, tight's tight, too tight's broken. So we want to be extra careful with what they're doing. Right in here is next. Are you getting good, or is that too dark?
No, it's not too dark.
You want a light?
No, it's fine.
All right. You don't want the board jumping around, so it needs to be tight, again, but only tight enough. What is going on there? He is odd. Hold on. Okay. So we don't like it when it does this, so I'm going to pull this back out and see what's going on with him. Maybe I pulled the wrong side. I'm going to put him on the side real quick and take a look at this.
I see the...
Yeah, let me see down directly into it, though. It lines up. So I don't know why he was doing that, but we're going to try again with this guy. And give him a little wiggle to see if he lines up. There we go. That one went in nice and smooth. Perfect. Go with another guy. So we're making our way around the board. And then we'll go back to the front and get this fella in now. So, go around the other side now. That's good. I have a feeling. You know what? He's in fine. We're going to tighten everything up in a moment. Last screw. Right here. There we go. Everything's nice and secure.
Cool.
Cut.
What's up? Go.
So we're going to go ahead and put the M.2 in now while we have a lot more clearance. This is where we're going to be running Windows off of. It's a smaller drive, about 500 gigabytes, but the only goal is just to have Windows on this one because it's very fast. All right. Now, this board, the Tough Gaming 650, comes with an M.2 cover to pull heat. And when you're doing it, make sure, when you're applying it, make sure you pull this off. And that is going to be pulling heat off your M.2 if it gets hot. Now, I've already used this case before, And what I found is when putting this back on here, it is an absolute nightmare to get correct. Let me get this guy all the way on there. Is he all the way on there? Yeah, he's good enough. So the easiest way to do it, I found, is, because this sticky part, once it touches, it's stuck, is to just line up the back one. He's going to want to get screwed in a little bit. So what we're going to do is start him the littlest bit. There we go. So we know we're on there now. Oh, that's fun. Is he in there? Yeah, he's on there. Okay. And then this circle looking above, line it up with that screw. If you've lined up the screw, you should catch and immediately start going in. Did we get it? Yes. Perfect. Now, give it a little press, get it connected nice. And you're in. Connected real nice in there too. Give it little presses. I like to pull up just gently on the corners to try to get it to get a little more connection. There we go. Perfect.
Go.
So our CPU is going to be the Series 7 7800 X3D. Let's see. This was a little bit stressful installing the very first time. Let's see. Get that out of the way. No, the only part I like about this is you can't really mess it up because there's no, what are they called? Pins? Yeah. The pins are on the board though. So this is the part that you can't mess up. And if you're wondering, it lines up a certain way on the board. So the arrow, you should probably record from above, down, looking down at it.
Yeah, I got it.
So there's an arrow in the corner. You just put the arrow right in the corner like this, and you just gently place it down. And there's not really a wrong way to put this in because you have a little tooth right there that it has to line up with. And upon giving it a little, just the tiniest wiggle, we're locked in there. When you place this back down and you go to push this in, this little plastic piece is just going to pop right out. It's a little scary at sometimes because you're putting a lot of force to put this down. But look at that. We're in. Looking nice.
There, go.
So specifically with this CPU case, I don't feel like it gets enough airflow. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding an extra fan to the front, like this, and it's going to be sucking air in through these vents right here in the side and pushing it in towards our GPU and then up out of these exhaust fans. The case doesn't come with it for some reason, and there isn't a lot of great places to mount it. So our best spot, if you see right here, there's a large gap here. We'll be able to mount it right here and take advantage of these opening areas. Okay, that's it. Oh, yes.
Here we go. Go.
So needle nose pliers were needed, and we just gently pressed on these areas right here. Well, you're not getting a great angle here. I'll move over.
Yeah.
We gently pushed on these areas right here with needle nose pliers inside the edges. And to get it back in, we're going to line it up on one side and make sure everything is lined up. When it looks nice, we're going to line up this side. Everything looks nice. And just gently push it in. And all of them should pop in. We're not pinching anything. It looks amazing. All right, so now we should have adequate airflow going through the system. And hopefully our GPU will fit. Because for some reason... All right. This is going to have to be done in sections, by the way. because this right here has to be removed. Okay. And the actual pieces I did this last time. So this stuff gets removed. We want to make sure these don't fall through too, by the way. There we go. Have you seen the videos lately? Okay, you can stop the video. We need to open this.
What are you doing?
So we are going to be constructing the Peerless Assassin. This is our thermal paste that we'll be adding. And for this, we need the round boys. And I believe we need them to be facing out. Right? Okay. Give me a moment, Josh.
What are you doing?
So right now what we're going to be doing is installing our heat CPU cooler. When you get a Peerless Assassin, you're going to have a number of different ones for different boards. We want the AM4, AM5. So we're just going to go ahead and take these. We want to make sure that we're using the right spacers for our build. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way.
Go.
All right. So now we are getting all of our pegs in place. And we're going to make sure that our logo is facing up and our brackets are facing in. Now, let's go ahead and get the other side. Your arm is in my way a little bit. Appreciate you. There we go. Make sure we're nice and snug. There we are.
Too tight is...
Tight is tight, too tight is broken.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we're snug. And we can tighten it down so it feels firm, but the main goal is to blow up and act like we don't know nobody.
Do you want one single motion, or do you want to do 2 cuts for the...
Now this is nice, like this. I'm gonna just pick it right up. That thermal paste has been sitting there for a moment. Here we are. Let's get a good shot of this guy right here.
Yeah, look at that.
Absolutely love it for the build. And we are gently going to place it down. Please. All right. Now, I like to get it to start. Go to the next one. Get it to start. Did I forget to plug it in? Oh no, I forgot the fan still. There we go. See him going down in. And now, he did not even start. Okay, that's a little bit embarrassing. Is he going? No, he's not. Here, I need to get over here. Why don't we rotate this? Let me see why we're missing him. Loosen this guy up a bit. There we go. There we are. I like to go back and forth until we're firm. There we are. You don't want it to be like really, really, really too tight, but you do want it to be nice and firm. Again, I go back and forth again to make sure that we're not putting any undue stress on it. He's feeling nice and firm. Okay. All right. That feels nice. And next we're going to be installing our fans. And so the system fan is going, the air we're doing is flowing this way and this way. Oh, you know what? Before we put those fans in, we're going to go ahead and put, I've done this build before, and the best thing to do is get your RAM in first. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause on this, now that we have this nice and firm, and we're going to go ahead and get our RAM in. Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
All right, with this board, it is recommended in the configurations that A2 will be used for single slot DDR5, and A2B2 for what we have is going to be 2 sticks of DDR5. Now, if we were using 4, obviously we'd use 04, so we want to use the 2 gray sections. Let's go ahead and open our guy up. All right, come on. All right. So we're gonna let gently place one here. Gently place one here. And I believe we are short side on the bottom. I like to open them up. There we go. Let's see. Yes, okay. So logo facing to the front. So gently press it in. Now this might be a little intimidating for some people. We're gonna rotate the computer. Always feel comfortable, just put it in a place where you feel comfortable so that you can actually get it in right. Now we don't wanna go in too slanted, so we're gonna pick it up a little bit, go down into it, and press. Okay, hold on. Why don't you wanna go in? Let's get light in there. We are lined up properly, right? Give me 1 second. Yep, we are. Just go ahead and push him in. And you heard those clicks. That's going to be the first one. And I don't like the stickers. All right, we're going to go ahead and open this guy up. There we go.
Can you show me opening it up again?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. It's, how do you do it?
So the little tippy right here, you're just gonna press it down, just like that.
Cool.
So it's
Awesome.
open.
Awesome.
And now again, lining it up, get the first slot in. You don't want to be too high on your approach angle. Go down until it's a nice smooth slide in. And we are going to press him down into place. You should hear a click from the back, and then a click from the front. There we are. And now we are in. And why are we doing that? Well, it's because these fans sit, these fans, which one's gonna be the best angle? There we go. These fans are huge, and they don't like being on top of the RAM, but we are gonna set it up just like this. You can recording.
Let's go.
So what we want to do, no, you don't have to record that. I'm actually just plotting right now. So like this right here, obviously we're going to be going, I think the best way, so the vent direction is the way that's going to be blowing. So we want to be going out towards that exit right there. Problem is I don't want this laying in there like that. So is this the way that we determined we're going to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like this. So what we're going to have to do is get it off of it just the tiniest bit. The RGB header is going to go over that way. And this guy, I would like to plug him in right there. And the other fella is going to plug in right there.
Okay.
So this is getting really tight in here. We want to make sure we're right about our wiring. So, should say fan. Yep, fan 1 right there. Now where's fan 2? Right there, fan 2. So we're gonna go ahead and wire them up now. Nightmare, by the way. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. So we're gonna put him, let's figure out where we're putting him. We're putting him just like this. Oh God. Just like this. That looks good, right?
Yep.
Yep. So this fan is going to go to this guy right there. You know what? Please, thank you. I don't mind it, but I have to get this fan. This angle is so hard. What I'm going to do is pull... Are you recording still? Okay. I'm going to pull the RAM back out and plug the fan in. Because, do you see where I'm pointing right here?
Yeah, I see it.
That's,
I can't see it with this, though.
Well, come right above. Come right above. Do you see it right there? No. Here,
No.
let me hold the camera. I'll do it.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So right here is where the fan needs to be plugged in, and it's underneath the cooler. So to make some room real quick, we're going to pull out this first slot. And to do that, here's a perfect example. If you feel like, for some reason, when you boot it up and you get the RAM light, which is displayed right here, it's sometimes these don't seed properly. If you want to see how to do that, the same way that we flicked up the little setting, just like that, we're going to flick him back down. And that's going to push our RAM up the littlest bit for us to be able to pull it up. So I'm going to pull the RAM up and out. There we are. Very gentle. I'm going to place it down out of the way. And we're going to get our RGB controller in here. So our fan is going to be blowing this way. I don't want our lights going over this way. So let's go ahead and route. So this needs to be... Okay. So we need this guy to be facing up. So we're going to go ahead and... I'm going to go around the pipe and go like this. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I like that. We're going to do that. So we're going to go down in here and gently, if you come, you want to see a good approach angle, come right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it should be able to just line up and go right in there. My watch is a little bulky. I might have to take this off. Give me a second. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Again, our tab needs to be up. So let's go ahead and get him in place.
Move your finger.
My
Your
finger.
pointer, yeah.
That
there
one?
We go, yeah.
Yeah, let's pull this other RAM out so we have more room.
Yeah.
Okay, up we go. Place him down. All right. We're gonna be right here. Let's untie this. You can edit this, right?
Yeah, I can.
All
I can
right.
edit it down. I can...
Slow it down.
No, edit.
I have a feeling that it'll be a better idea to just drop this fella in and to put this guy right into the front one. Let me see. Where's that light at?
Here.
I appreciate you. So we're gonna line him up right here, and then he can't go down unless he's in the right spot, but we're gonna line it up and check anyway. Yeah, he's good. So we're gonna go down into it. It's gonna go right into it. And now our second cooler, let's grab him. Five minutes to get a fan in, huh?
It's the longest video we made.
All right. So RGB controller, get that cable out of the way, and exhaust is going to be going this way. And
remember, you can't officially put it in without the DDRM in.
no, yeah, I understand that. So what we're going to do is find it, go down into it. Here, hold him up.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. Get him plugged in. Let me see my light. Good lighting is everything in this situation. So there we are. We're lined up. You can't mess it up if it's lined up. Oh, I need your big favor from you. As much as you want to get a good angle on this, I'm going to need you to pull that camera out of there because you're making it difficult for me to see. All right. Okay. This fella does not want to go in. There he is. Oh, I just had it. Is it almost 1 o'clock for real? Oh, I got him, finally. And we were over too far. There we are. Hey, I stop recording. There we go. So we're pushing it in, and we're good. Just in there.
All right.
Here.
Awesome.
All right, let's see if it's all lined up, right? Perfect. All right, now we'll get our RAM in.
Yeah.
The RGB controllers are nice and out of the way. Where's the RAM? Ah, here it is. Remember, logo facing out. We'll go to our number 2 slot. I don't think you need
Why do you need to do the number 2 slot?
We just discussed that.
I know, but it's in an unnecessary...
Hmm?
I'm not going to use the other putting the RAM in video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to use it, so just talk
So,
about it.
if you're using a single slot of DDR5 RAM, with this board specifically, it wants it in the A2 slot. If you're using 2, you want to use A2 and B2. That's the best configuration for this motherboard. And if you have 4, obviously you just fill all the slots. Here we go. And it clicked in nice. Let's make sure we're all lined up. Okay, he is not in all the way. I did not like that. I'm pulling him back out. I don't like that. Okay. Alright. Line it up a little bit better. See, like this. There we go. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me check what's going on here. Chip looks fine. Everything looks good here. Alright, let's see if our mechanism is okay.
What's that, though?
That's fine. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Let's just do it again. Get the back in. Front in. Why is it?
I heard a click.
Yeah, it's not locking in place, though. That's the problem. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Normally, this just pops right back up. And you're just getting video of my hand, you know that?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it, though.
Okay.
I'm getting the...
Alright.
Alright.
Let's get the clips on this guy. Alright. So he's going to be here. We want to get this out of the way.
So what are you doing now? Should we cut and then this... Do we have the clips ready? Yeah, we do.
So I'm going to actually rotate this to go this way, right? Well, let me see. Oh, it really wants these guys to be down lower. They're squares, aren't they? Not really. Is it a square?
Kind of looks like a square.
Leaning on what? Yeah, don't lean on that. So, even if we rotate it like this, it's not going to be lower, is it? No, it's not. But I don't want this to be on the heat pipe at all, because the heat is transferred onto that. I need to get this guy in here better. He popped out for some reason. There we go.
Let's go.
So let's get this guy out of the way really quick.
Come over here.
So we're gonna put him. Oh, I just yanked on him. I just yanked on him. Oh shit. Your line is, do you want to start over? And then I go, we'll do it live. All right, let's see. So we're gonna push him back down in. There we go. In he goes. Perfect. Oh, I love doing this. So I kind of want this guy to be down there. So we're gonna do it like this is the angle we're gonna do. Okay. And yeah. So to get this guy locked in, we are going to put this guy here. Put this guy here. And then we should be able to pop our bracket on there. Up for that side. Perfect. Where's the other one? Cut. We're going to redo it. All right. Now, since we're doing the Peerless Assassin, this guy literally clips on the side of these radiators. And clips just go in place like this. We're going to lower it down to the part that we want it to be at, if it'll cooperate. And for this one, where are we getting stuck? There we go. All right. So I don't like it touching all the way on the bottom, so we're just going to go right there for this side, and just clips right onto it like that. And for this side, let me rotate this so I have a better angle really quick. All right. So we are going to... Oh my God. I asked you to not put your weight on that, so please don't. Here, let's rotate it more.
What about the wires underneath it?
It's being held up by cardboard right now.
All right.
I need to get a really good angle in here. There we go. Got the bottom. All right, so he is on there. He's not moving. So we're gonna do this guy next. Where are those pins? Here they are. Now we want him to be. We want the wires to be up. I think is that a good idea? No. Get back in there, buddy. And there we go. I don't like that. Let's see. RGB. All right. This got to be over, down, and out. There we go. There we go. That's probably going to be the best that we're going to get it.
Do you see this right here?
What's up?
Look.
Oh, here. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and get these guys in. Okay. Pull it in and click it on. Is that both sides? Oh, that went on way too easy. Perfect. So now, gonna scoot these guys down and out of the way. Okay, got them in. And gonna reach in, click it in place, click it in place. Perfect. Now he is a little higher because of the RAM, but we should have just enough clearance to shut this thing, right? Let's do a test really quick, because we can pull it apart still without having the GPU and everything this whole time.
No, go.
Well, what we're figuring out right now is we're going to zip tie these so they never touch the fan blades. So to get that done right, we're going to go under it like this. Just like this. And I believe what I'm going to need to do is... Or maybe I could just go like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, perfect. These guys do need to go through here, though. And to get that done, we're going to have to find where we're going through. Right there. Let's lift him up. Let's take a look on this side. Yes. That is exactly where I would like to go. You know what? This is perfect, because what we'll be able to do is cheat a little bit and use this wire here. So we have to get back to this header. Let's see if we can get to the header from here. Oh, easily. And is this going to pull them down? Oh, it will too. We want to be a little more out of the way though. There we go. And now we're going to go over this wire here. All right. Am I holding those two wires? Perfect. Now, go in through here. Perfect. Boom. That is perfect. And it looks like it's going to hold those wires down. Amazing. We won't have to worry about that anymore. So we do have the RGB header in the back, which we could wire up now. But we need to stay focused on what we're doing. All right. Where are we going with these wires? Okay, those are going down there. So we're all still lined up properly. Okay, what are you? That's a USB in. This guy's definitely going all the way down to the bottom. We'll have him coming out right here. That is going to be this fella. What is this? Oh, another fan, right. So that fan's fine there. This guy, I believe we can come in through here. Yes, because he's literally just going to get plugged in right here. So, you want me to plug him in now? Because we could do all the wires at once. I'm just planning right now.
There's a lid on it, so...
There's a lid on it.
Is there a lid on it? Oh,
No.
There's not. You could plug it in right now if you wanted to, get everything situated while we do it.
My only thing really is... So this guy's going here. So I would like to have him pop out of here. What is this? These are these RGB runners. I really don't like how they look. But what are you going to do, right?
Yeah, that guy right there.
Him. Okay. So I believe when I plug him in, if I'm looking at this correctly, he goes like this. He's gonna have to go like this. Let me double check. Yeah, he goes like this, right here. And he's just gonna slide right in. And he should click if he's going in right. Got him. All right. I don't like him hanging up that high, so we're gonna pull him back out. You know what'd be cool? Maybe if we come through right here, he'll be having less harsh of an angle. What do you think?
I don't know. Is he clicked in now?
Yeah, I can just pull him right back out.
No. Let's do this guy. What about this guy?
Josh. Look at this angle.
Yeah, I like that better too, actually. I didn't know where you were going to go with that.
It's so much less harsh on the board. And let's get him in good. Is he in?
I think he is.
Let me see. Let me try pulling him out. That's the test. Yeah, he's good. Well, I need a little bit better of an angle.
It looks connected.
Oh yeah,
dude.
he's completely in there. Yeah, he's just being a little bum. Okay, I don't, not the biggest fan of hard angles, so that's a lot safer on the, yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah.
Cool. So this fella's gonna go in right here. And let's do another non-harsh angle. Just like this.
So we're going up on the top row, not the bottom rows.
I never like plugging this in. Come on, baby. Nothing is bent there. And he's got his... Okay. In you go. There. Oh. Okay, so that is a U3C. Okay, so I need that fella. Where do we have him? We need this guy. He's CPU, I think. Yes, there he is. So we're gonna untangle him. And I believe our CPU needs to find his way all the way over to here. So the best run for him would be to come through here, I believe. Right? Yes. Oh my, I don't like that angle. And just flip back right into it. I really don't know if I like that.
Can it come from the top?
No. And flip it back around and go in. Yeah, what you gotta do, it's what you gotta do, huh? I should have probably plugged this in before I did this board here, huh?
Yeah.
But, you know, you live and you learn. Why don't you go above my shoulder
Okay.
so that I can get a good angle going in? Is this an area where I could have gone through? Nope. So it looks like the only thing I'm gonna be able to do is come straight in like this. So, I need to flip it around. Wow, this is awful. Cut. Just cut. You're gonna get to see it is right here. Do you see that? No?
Yeah,
No.
right there.
No, go
Yeah.
go up. Turn the light on if you can.
I gotta turn it on from within the,
Me? Yeah.
Go.
So we've twisted it to get it lined up with the CPU port, and we're just barely, gently pushing it in. And now we're gonna use a tool to gently push it in. Let's see. I need the light on it so I can see it. So we're gently push it in. Oh, all right, we don't want to damage it. All right, here we go. Just gonna push it in. It should click into place. Oh my. Look, there, you're supposed to be right there. Just go in. Be nice. All right. Okay, you heard that click?
Yep.
Now I'm gonna pull on it to see if it's in. Yeah, oh yeah, he's in there. I'm gonna push from below, and I'm gonna go on the corners, and I'm just gently gonna push in. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Good. That's done. Well, the fan's right there.
All right. So you got some of the cables already hooked up.
No.
The one down there.
We have the, what one down where?
The one down there.
That one? That's the CPU one. We did that in the other video.
Oh.
All right, so panel 16 is what we need to look at really quick. Always like making sure I'm doing it right.
Always good to use the instructions.
Yeah. It's going to be the third time that I've wired up this board with this specific diagram set up. But, where's everything? What is going on here?
There's some wires right here.
Yes. Okay, I'm looking for these. All right. So we have HDD, LED, positive and negative. It's going to be the bottom guys right right there. And then we have power LED plus and then negative. So these guys go right on top of these guys. Plus goes in the front. Negative goes in the back. And then we have power SW. Power SW. The ground. Gonna be like that. And then reset SW. Those two pins. Got it. So, all right. So here we go. Very simple. What do you think is going to be a good angle so that I can actually get it in when and you can film? Because this isn't
pretty
going
good
to
angle.
This isn't going to work for me though. I think I might not be able to get it in properly. Wait, what? I'll try. Yeah, that's not going to work. Can I get in through here? Yeah. Why don't you go on my left side?
Yeah. A second. Can't be right that far.
Here.
Right.
So, I'm just going to go ahead and... Are you holding the light for me? Are you blasting me in the eyes with that thing? Now I can't even see out of my left eye, bro. I can't even see out of my left eye now. Am I in the right ones? No, I'm absolutely so far from the right ones. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Push those guys in. And now, let me relook at this again. So the reset is on the bottom. So we'll do that guy next. That'll be easy to get him in. So the reset going in right here. You are getting silly with that light, buddy. Can you back off with the light? Thank you. No. Check. Just look at your camera.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at your camera?
Yeah.
All right. And you got a good angle, and you can actually see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
All right. Let's push him in all the way. There we go. All right. Now, these little guys are annoying as ever. These are going to go here. Am I lined up right? I need you to move so I can actually see. I'm not going to break this computer so that you can get a good angle. So move. Thank you. All right. Here you go. All right. Let's see. That's the negative. The negative is going to be pin here. So he wants to be this guy. So push him in. And last pin going in. Thank you. There we go. All right, that looks like they're all in nice. And to go over the diagram to explain it to you, if you look down here, we have our HDD LED plus and the negative on that side. So if we're orientating it like we were looking at the board, this is how we plugged it in. HDD plus, negative, then there's our reset ground control, and then we have PLED plus, minus, or plus, negative, positive, negative, and then our power RSW with the ground being the second. And then the rest of this is the HD audio, I believe. Let me double check. So, speaker. Yeah, there's our speaker. which we can plug that in too. Let's go ahead and do that.
We're gonna be right back.
Where's the USB
Go.
over here? I think I can get the USB to just go like this. And which one do we want? Where's that light? This is USB. And so, yeah, there's only one way to really get it in there. So, let's see. Oh, one over. Pushed him in nice and firm right there. And our HD audio, let's send this one through. Come through here with it. There we go. All right, let's look at this guy. HD audio. I don't like this wiring. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the arrow. Phew. That arrow got me for a second there. So that arrow needs to be on the positive. So let's look at our wiring diagram. Where's our positive? So that's our ground, intruder. That's our speaker line. And then it goes ground, 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 5 volt. Okay, so that's the 5 volt right there. So we want to be in, let's see. That's going to be a blank right there. So it needs to go in, where's it again? Where's the arrow? Okay, there's the arrow, okay. So, that's the ground? Yeah, I guess that is the ground, huh? All right. So, sorry, dude. I'm really trying to focus on this.
You
Make
sure it's not supposed to be this one down here?
What do you mean?
Sure it's not supposed to be that
No,
one?
definitely not. That's like this guy right
I
there.
can't see which one you're gonna go to, so I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry. Give me a second.
You want me to pause?
Yeah. All right.
Go.
All right, so we're going to do the audio. It's going to go in through, we're running it in through the bottom, and we're going to connect it here. Okay. I want to make sure we're lining the pins up right. If you can see, there's one that's a blank. Everything else has a place where a pin can go in. And if you look at the board, there's a blank right there. So that's how we're going to line it up to make sure we're doing it properly. So, get it, line it up, make sure your pins are in so you're not crushing your pins. And, hold on 1 second. Let me get a good angle on it. And in you go. Is that in right? Yes. There we go. We're as close as we can get. All right.
I heard a little click.
There's no click. There's literally never a click. So we got this in the USB header, by the way. That's the RGB controller in the back. Just to be sure you know, we're in a Gen 2.3. We're going to connect it via SATA for the power, if you want to look back here really quick. This is your RGB controller. And we have the Peerless Assassins. We've run those wires through here and straight into this RGB header, so the controller will make it so that all the lights are matching. We got a couple of RGBs that go into the very front and the top. So these guys are your top fans. This is the big front glass piece. The SATA that's going to power the controller is right here. With the USB 3.0 to 2.3 header, we'll be able to control it also from the ASUS software, if we choose to, or we can use the button on the top, or we can use the included remote. This other piece of this SATA is going to go into our one hard drive, the Barracuda. We're going to find our spot for that in a moment. And I believe everything else is hooked up for power to go. I don't want any wires touching back here. I hate when wires touch back here. Anyway, I wish there was like a panel I could just cover that with. That should be good so far. Let's figure out where we're going to put this hard drive. Maybe we can do the... you know what? Maybe hard drive right there? Yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to put the hard drive right here. See this? I want to see if I can fit it in there. Where's this Barracuda at?
Alright, ready?
Fix this part. I jazzed that up a little too well. Where'd that screw go? See the big guy? Yeah. So what we're going to need to do is get him back in. I hope you're going to edit this to be nice.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in. There it is.
Yeah, go.
Alright, so we're going to be mounting this 1000 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, into the port that we have here to hold our drive. So to get it out so that we can safely mount it, we're going to remove the screws. And then we're going to loosen this a little bit. There we go. Then we're gently going to pull it forward to get it to pop out. Push it through and pull it out. Now with it out, remembering the orientation that we were in, we're going to want it have it so that SATAs can get plugged in. So we're going to want to be in this direction right here. And it can rest right on the mounts. And I don't go too crazy with it. I just do a couple of screws. So let's go ahead and get those. Just one moment. I don't know which one's going to fit yet, so I've gotten 2 of them. And we'll just go ahead and test the bigger fella first. Let's see if he fits. Oh yeah. He fits nice. So it is the bigger fellas. Let me go get those.
I don't know. Here, come get them.
Yeah.
These are the screws that came with it.
We want the bigger fellas. We're only going to do 4. I don't think it's necessary to even do 4. I mean, maybe it is necessary. Who knows? Well, probably people who are really rough with their computers, maybe. I don't know. So 2 in there. It ain't going nowhere, but we'll go ahead and we'll mount. You know what? I'm only going to do 3. I don't really want to go crazy with it. So we'll mount one in the middle over here. And that's not going nowhere. All right. So, where did these come from? Oh, they're the mounts on the inside. So, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. So, we're going to go ahead and remount it. Going in. Find the spots that you were originally on. Go ahead and push them in. Make sure that you're getting your rubbers. Are you...
Yeah, I'm filming you, bro.
You're really not getting a good angle, though. Come from the back angle. There you go. We're going to gently find our way in, making sure we're not damaging these little rubber feeties. Did we get them all in? No. See, that's why you got to be gentle with it. Come on. There we go. Now are all the rubbers lined up? Yes. Okay. Good. Let's tighten these up.
What's your saying?
Say again?
What's your saying? Too tight is broken?
It's tight is tight, too tight's broken.
No.
So these are the mounts going here. Okay. In we go. There we are. Tighten this up now. Am I a fool? What is going on here?
It's got a piece of rubber in it.
Yeah, it's not really... Sure. We'll go with that. That's what it is. He got tight.
Try to wiggle it around when you're done tightening that one.
Nah, that's good, yeah. I like,
Alright, we're gonna cut for a second.
Go for it.
Go.
So this guy is going to... Ooh. I like that. Yeah, I really don't like that. Can't do it like that either. Let's just go like this then, I guess. Get him in there. Come on. What am I missing? Oh. I'm such a dummy. Where is it? There it is. Is that too far down, though? Yeah, it really is, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Get him clipped in, nice and snug. This guy, we're gonna... Maybe I can go like... You know what? We're gonna play a little game of reverse. We're going to get this guy down here clipped in first. No. No, let's do it like this. Oh, no. I don't like that. Ugh. Ugh. What about him? Is he even worse? Yeah, he's even worse like that. Ugh, I don't like that. That's, you know what? I don't really care.
As long as no one throws the computer.
Well, here's the issue right here. Is I don't like bending wires too much.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But realistically, at the end of the day, no one is going to throw it. It's just going to be all like, oh, do we have to replace this wire because I bent it too much? There we go. And zip tie him down like this. Perfect. Oh, man. Imagine if you did that for real. And because these boxes hold electricity.
Nah.
Oh, yes, they do.
Come on, let's go.
And then you just zapped yourself because you decided to put your mouth on it. You're laughing like, I'm in danger. That was not a good idea. All right, so we're all connected with everything else. And is there anything else that we need to plug together, you think? That's another SATA. I love having all these extra wires. Oh, the graphics card. That's the fun part. Oh, look at how nice this looks. Oh, good cable management, Jacob. So the graphics card is going to be right there. So let's be silly and just shove this through here. Because I want to lay it down while I do it. What I can do is mount the graphics card at least.
Where's this going?
Oh, that's my SATA, isn't it? I should have a SATA port right on the bottom, but there's also...
You probably shouldn't plug it in the first time because you're going to have to boot it from the drive, right?
From what drive?
I don't know. I'm just...
Being an astronaut?
No, it's going to boot from one of the two drives.
Oh,
so...
yo, that is such a perfect spot for this silly looking thing. Get you going over. You want to get a light, get an angle on this side so you can see where I'm plugging it in. You see that? That's where I'm going to plug it in. You got good eyes on it?
Yeah, I got good eyes on it.
It's probably... You know why they pay cameramen, or camera people? What is it called? Camera what?
Camera people.
Get it held up right there.
Camera human.
Oh, wait, that's not the right one. God, I'm such a dummy. Where does it go? What have I done?
Go down there.
Yeah, I swear to God, I remember when I was doing this. Am I orientating my eyes wrong? So I have 3 on this side, 4 right here. Mine has it down here, though. That is so odd. I was like going in blind. There's 4 here.
Oh, look, there's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Yeah, but look. Oh. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change cables. I'm just going to use this cable. Start over.
What do you mean start over? Just keep going.
I guess. All right, where's the L? Right here. Is he in? No. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's go from this guy.
Might not want to plug hardcore in there.
Yeah, I do. This is so silly. He's supposed to go right in there like that and clip and make a noise, and then he's supposed to stay there. Okay, that time he stayed. So we're going to come out.
From the top, right?
We're going to be plugging in right here. Right there.
Let me go around.
You know what? We're going to go through the top and just go down so that way we don't have to deal with this again. And it should make a clicky sound. There it is. You heard that?
Yeah, I did hear the click
Yeah.
sound.
This guy's not making a clicky sound.
So it's right there. That's the middle of the screen is right where he went in. All right.
Why is this guy still getting...
We're going to pause real quick.
I'm not doing it. I'm test fitting.
Good.
Because these have to get moved out of the way. So when it's going down in there, it's going to be down like this. This is going to be like this. And the ports that need to be removed are this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready to record?
Yeah, I am recording.
You're already
do the
recording.
lining up. Yeah, I wanted to do the lining up and everything.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I really don't like this guy hanging off. So we're not going to have room to connect the fan after this. So my thought here is to just, let's get this fan. This is our extra fan. There's an extra fan port right here. We're just going to put him down in here. He's down in there, and we're just going to tuck him out of the way. There we go. That's for this fan. He's not wrapped around that, is he? Nope, he is not. So now we're going to make sure that we're in a good position. Good. There's nothing blocking us. We have our M.2 finished. All of our wires are nice and out of the way. And we are going to go ahead and start. Ooh, that's so cool. I love that. We're going to go ahead and start locking this guy in. We're gently bringing him down, lining it up. So you see how I'm lined up right there? Or you gotta...
Let me hold the flashlight.
Josh, do you see your camera?
Yeah, I see it perfectly.
Do you see how I'm lining up right there?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm definitely going to be in my spot. Oh, did I really just do that? I'm such a dummy. Look, I took out the wrong one. See?
Yeah.
That's okay. I thought I lined it up before. So this guy needs to come out, right? Ah, so annoying. This is the second time I've done that. You know what I did last time is I just ignored it because I can't see the back of my computer. All right, lining it back up again. And there we are. We're in our holes. the spot, right? Over. The holes line up. We're going to push down. Oh, I hate every time it makes that noise. I hate it. Oh. Oh, look at that. This fan is kind of in the way. Is he in? Is he in all the way? All right. Let me get a good angle. I want to make sure that I'm locked in. Okay, good, good, good. And he's there. All right, just barely. Look at that. Oh, so now our connectors have got to go in. So we want to make sure we're not touching any fans. And we're going to go in straight over. We should really screw him in actually first. Let's do that. Now I'm going to guess that it's the bigger screws again. Thank you. So this guy goes right here. Is he not going in? No, he's not. He doesn't want to go in. Let's try the smaller ones, I guess. Okay, yeah, the smaller guy is kind of going in. Is he getting tight, though? No, he's not. Ugh. Which screw is it? No, that's not it. Got him. No. Let's try this guy. A big fat boy. All right, let's go right there.
It's going in.
He's not holding him, though. That's it right there. Yep, he's got it.
Cool.
Ugh. I hate how big this card is. Which one did I use? Oh, this guy.
Card.
Yeah. All right, let's get this top guy.
If people knew what they used to look like, they were cards.
What do you mean?
Basic graphics card back in the day had like 2 fans and was like this little thin board. That was it.
All right. I want to get a CPU mount, or not a CPU mount, a GPU mount.
Yeah.
To hold it up here, just because you know why.
Yeah.
Let's get a look. Is that nice and tight? He ain't moving. He ain't going nowhere. That looks good. He's in there pretty solid. Let's see. All right, now it's this guy's turn. So we line this guy up. So it will be square, circle, 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 square, circle. Perfect. So this guy is lined up properly. And you'll notice these little divot slots. You want this little divot slot to line up like that. See it? Here, hold this with one hand. I know you're probably tired, huh?
Yeah, we've been doing this like
Hours.
hours.
Yeah, well, you keep wanting to record, so make your little YouTube video. For the YouTubes. Alright, so we're going into the power. Go in. I'm going to hold him, click him in place. He's in. Now this guy's got to go in too. Okay. So make sure we're lining him up right. Square, circles, circles, and then this side is, yep. So we're in the right side again. There we go. With your light right here for me. Thank you. All right, yep, I'm good. Perfect. It's all lined up. We're going into our, here, I'll move my hand. You want to get an overhead, maybe? See how it's going in right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. A lot of this is just, you know what, dude? This angle that I'm at right now is so good. Do you want to come over here?
I'm good here. They know what we're doing.
They know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Listen, if they are watching this video, they are very bored individuals, probably.
Or they're building this computer.
No. This is all so custom. All right, so I don't like this. Like he's gonna be lapped out way over the, can I get him to go down a bit more? Maybe go under this. Let me get a zip tie. I don't want to do too much to him, but I really don't want him up that high. How am I going to do this? Let's go up, over, and up, over, and around. Is that going to do it? Maybe. It's a lot of extra nonsense for nothing. Can I just clip it like this, maybe? Don't want to be too harsh with
Clip it, though.
Huh?
Gotta clip it.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip it. I just don't want to be too harsh with it, that's all. Where are my little clippy boys?
Alright, we'll be right back.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, I'm recording it now.
Recording. Dude, this PC is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a really
Did you see
cool...
the infinity pool?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's got this cool infinity looking thing that you can't really see it.
And the nonsense that we were dealing with. This is the first boot up, by the way.
It's the first boot up.
Which we had to use a 32 gigabyte flash drive to update the BIOS to work with the 7800 X3D. Because when the board was made, the chip didn't exist. So this is normal boot up nonsense when the first time you post. So we already have Windows on it, on the SSD, which we're cheating by doing. We flashed in... please pick me. There we go. That one. Oh no. There we go. Welcome. Hey, guess what? It worked.
Awesome.
No keyboard either. No mouse. Hold on. What we're gonna do is, what are we looking for? Folders. File Explorer. Now we're gonna see if the other... Yeah, local disk worked. Look at that. Dude, how simple was that?
Yeah.
That is amazing. Ooh. Why did it freak out? So, one thing I never do that we're always supposed to do is update the drivers. So we need to get Adrenaline really quick. Well, I can do this tomorrow. We don't have to make a video about this.
All right, guys.
That was
Tune
the
in
entire
next
build.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good one.